And then you gotta think, some men are sitting in the car 30 minutes to an hour before they go into their own home, because they're trying to prepare for a battle with their own partner, their own woman. That's a challenge in itself. You should go home and recharge. It shouldn't be a challenge where you feel like you're about to be drained. And I'm not saying that we're not in the wrong as men too. We make our mistakes. But I challenge every man out there to be honest to their woman about what they feel and what they're going through. Listen, if you're not happy, you need to tell your woman that. You need to be open. You know what I mean? Find a space to tell your friends. Get a therapist. But there's no point in staying in a relationship if you know you're not happy. And you know you don't want to be in it. You're just doing it for the kids. You're just doing it because that's what everybody wants you to do. And you know what's going to end up happening? Your ass is going to be miserable. So, it's not the most conducive thing to try to make it work when you know you don't want to be there. That's like forcing a circle in a square peg. Like, that, it doesn't fit. You got to do, you got to do what's right within. Because if you're not right within and you know you're not happy, then that marriage or that relationship is just going to make you even more miserable. You got to live your truth and be true to what you want and who you want to be with. And that may mean being by yourself for a little bit. But I just challenge all my brothers to find a space where you can talk and be open with other people about how you feel, and don't keep that shit in, because mental health is very important, and you can end up in a mental facility if you don't get help. So I struggle with anxiety, I struggle with depression, but what I'm saying to you all is, don't be afraid to be vulnerable with the right people, because you don't want to keep those feelings inside. And it's rare for a lot of men, especially black men, to want to be open and share their feelings with each other, because we feel like we're going to be looked at a certain way. But I think it's important that we let that guard down and be vulnerable. And it's okay to shed some tears, because we've been misinformed on what it means to be a man. We've been told you got to have a bunch of women, you got to dress a certain way, you got to talk a certain way, you got to move a certain way that's so misogynistic and full of bravado. And we forget that this is something that society has projected onto us as what a black man looks like. It's like black exploitation films where the Mac, or he's the pimp, or you look at Dolomite. Those films are classics to me, and I love them, but I also despise how they portray us black men. And I think what it does is it disseminates a false message about who we truly are. And then we go out and trying to mimic it because we think that's who we're supposed to be. You know, and it's just like in the rap videos, it's just like the athletes want to be entertainers and entertainers want to be athletes. But we have to change that and unlearn this bull and be better and challenge ourselves to be better. But that starts with being vulnerable and being humble and being vulnerable enough to open up to the right people. And I want to use this platform to do that. So share your comments on this video below. Like this video, subscribe. We're going to talk more about black men and being vulnerable and sharing our feelings. And I think it's important. Blessings to all you, and have a good day.